Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert to Glock 45. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, subscribe to his YouTube channel, hit that like button on one of his videos, and comment and let him know I sent you. Check out his latest video.
Tired of being down, so I'm hurting. That's why I'm always staying strapped for the emergency. Cop a new whip, cop a new crib when I start bubbling. If I work at Burger King, will you treat me like a king? If I ain't have a thing, will you remain the same? When it all fall down in the rain, when it all fall down in the rain. If I ain't have a thing, will you remain the same? If I work at Burger King, will you treat me like a king?
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get straight into it, man. If you don't know, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, they had their first day in court. And hey, a lot of things was exposed. They said that one thing was exposed is that Megan Thee Stallion lied in her interview and said that her and Tory Lanez was not intimate. They found proof of that to be a lie, that they was in an intimate relationship, that they was having sex. Like I said on my live. Another thing, this shocking news now. Okay, Tory Lanez is saying that Megan Thee Stallion friend shot her. So, hey, cause mind you now, they was arguing. They was arguing about Tory Lanez sleeping with Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, messing with her and Megan, right? And flirting also with Kylie. Kylie put Megan Thee Stallion out of her party because Megan was too drunk and being disrespectful. They got in the car. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, the friend, the driver, and they was arguing about Tory Lanez messing around with Megan Thee Stallion and the friend. I ain't gonna go too deep in it. But Tory Lanez saying that a situation occurred where Megan Thee Stallion and the friend was arguing, and the friend shot Megan Thee Stallion. So now the friend is saying that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. Now this shit can go bad because you got two people saying that Tory Lanez shot Megan. But Tory Lanez, the way he been tweeting, is like he got this in the bag that he's gonna win. I tried to look at it from both angles, and if Megan, just say Megan's hurt, that Tory Lanez was messing with her friend behind her back and all this stuff like this, and she want to put it on, she rather, put it on Tory Lanez instead of her best friend, because even though they're not best friends no more, she probably still got a soft spot for her. But y'all check out this news clip, man. Hey, this shit can go either way. Check it out.
Opening statements have been begun in the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez shooting trial 2 years after Megan Thee Stallion says the rapper shot her in the foot following an argument inside an SUV in Hollywood Hills. Prosecutors presenting their case against Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson, say he personally inflicted great bodily injury upon Megan Thee Stallion, whose legal name is Megan Pete. But Lanez denies these claims. Here's video of Tory Lanez entering the courthouse earlier. Cameras are not allowed inside the court, but as our team receives updates, we're going to provide them to you. Sources tell ABC News that Megan is expected to testify tomorrow. ABC News contributor and host of Law and Crime Network, Brian Buckmeyer, is following the case. He joins me now, along with ABC News contributor Mike Muse. So, Brian, first, last week, Tory Lanez charged with an additional felony count here, discharging a firearm with gross negligence. He's pleaded not guilty to all these felony charges in the case. What do you expect to take place in court today?
Today, we're expecting opening statements for both sides to lay out the groundwork for what they're expecting the jury will hear throughout the trial. For the prosecution, the story is pretty straightforward. They're going to say that Tory Lanez either shot or shot at Megan Thee Stallion and either directly hit her feet or, as opposed to this new charge they added at, recklessly discharged a firearm in the proximity of her feet, causing some sort of injury. And for Tory Lanez, what we're starting to hear and maybe heard from the preliminary hearing, that someone else shot at her, that Kelsey Harris, her assistant, who was in the car. And whether or not either side is going to be able to push the needle toward their side is just a preview of these opening statements.
Yeah, so that's where the trial is going to focus. And Mike, Tory Lanez is outspoken about this incident, as he has been throughout. And on social media, he claims his last tweet, he writes, quote, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment shall be condemned. You sit and watch now," citing a biblical verse as well there. So what's the backstory here? Why is this significant in this area of our culture?
Well, not only is this happening right now in the court of law, but this case is actually happening in the court of public opinion and also, too, on the court of Twitter. There's been a lot of conversations on both sides, those individuals who are supporting Tory Lanez and fans of his, as well as those who are supporting Megan Thee Stallion. And so a lot of social commentary has weighed in on the validity of both sides. These two are also major pop stars. Both of them have put out, in Tory's case, a full album dedicated to this entire situation where he says that he is innocent, he's being framed. Megan Thee Stallion then responded in a single to which she denounced his claims and talked about herself being the victim. This then goes into the social discourse of dialogue about believing women. We've seen letters that have come out from individuals of nonprofit organizations, elected officials in support of Megan Thee Stallion, including individuals from Planned Parenthood, about believing black women and the importance of believing black women. And when black women say they are in harm, to believe them as so. And so you see two things, one within the pop culture setting, and then one around when it comes to dynamics with women in the public sphere and them being believed.
That was so helpful, Mike. Thank you for me. I'm not following. My wife is a huge Megan Thee Stallion fan, and Tory Lanez, both of them big stars. But this shooting, this controversy, it doesn't seem to have hindered Tory Lanez's career at all. Certainly Megan Thee Stallion is just a giant star. The musician has shared his artist's Spotify Wrapped, revealing he was only 9 million streams, shy of 1 billion. So, and Megan's been attacked, as you point out, on social media, people casting doubt on the nature of injury. So what does this tell us about the industry right now, and how the community is responding to this story?
Well, Terry, you were just talking about coming off of Twitter right now, right? And due to social media and big tech and platforms, what they've done is they've allowed for individuals to find their tribe. It's allowed individuals to find their fan base, and for those who support, and then they can strategically target those fan bases. There are supporters of Tory Lanez's music, and who also too believe that what Megan Thee Stallion isn't true. So they are supporting him, including some of his fellow colleagues and peers and rappers, such as Drake, who did a single that alluded to the validity of what Megan Thee Stallion's claims were made of. And then you also see on the flip side of the table with Megan Thee Stallion, who's extremely popular, who's done songs with Cardi B, who's done songs with Beyonce, is extremely popular, and her fans are also too interested in streaming. So I think of the fact of people are able to find their silos, their tribes, and able to market and speak directly to those to make them aware of their products to really get the streaming and the music out there.
Got it. So, Brian, obviously what happens in court You know, it's not about tribes. It is about the evidence and the standard of evidence and the way the trial is conducted. So Kelsey Harris, I guess, who's a former friend of Megan Thee Stallion's and was inside that car when the shooting happened, she's expected to testify on Wednesday. Tell me about her testimony, how important it might be, and what you think of how this trial is going to progress.
Well, for the prosecution, I don't think she's that big of a witness because she's simply an eyewitness to what Megan Thee Stallion's going to testify to, that being that Tory Lanez is absolutely the person who shot at her, and that's going to be the prosecution's theory in the case. But for the defense, she could be everything, because for the defense, they're saying that both her and Tory Lanez had their hands tested for GSR or gunshot residue, and that could be the reasonable doubt as to whether or not Tory Lanez shot the gun or Kelsey Harris. Now, she's not going to get up on the stand and say, yes, I'm the one who shot at Megan Thee Stallion. I kept my mouth shut for 2+ years. But the defense is going to have to work out some kind of questioning, some kind of argument, trip her up in some kind of way to question her credibility and create that reasonable doubt that Tory Lanez can then expand upon either through his lawyers or, if he takes the stand, to try to raise reasonable doubt and find some kind of not guilty verdict in this case.
Now, I want to say this. If Tory Lanez or his lawyer go find the old post where Kelsey posted right after the incident with her, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, where she said Tory Lanez didn't shoot Megan, if they go pull up that post right there where she admitted and saying Tory Lanez didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion, they can prove that she's not credible if she go into court and say Tory Lanez did shoot Megan Thee Stallion. But of course, she gonna say Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion now in court because Tory Lanez is saying that she shot Megan Thee Stallion.
Exactly, that's a classic tactic. You're going to point the finger elsewhere to get that reasonable doubt. So, finally, Brian, what is Tory Lanez facing in terms of sentencing if he is found guilty of these very serious crimes?
Well, it's two things. One, he's got the criminal conviction and the sentencing there. He's facing 22 years and I think 8 months on top of that. But the last time I checked, he and I were born in Canada about 30 minutes away from each other. He could get deported. I don't think he's got a green card or citizenship. So it's not just about the jail time. It's about what happens after the jail time. Will he be able to come back to the States and make the money that he's been making for the last couple of years?
Wow, a lot at stake. Legally and culturally. And so, Brian Buckmeyer, Mike News, thanks for helping us with it. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into it. Tory Lanez and Megan trial day 1. The defense opened statement. The defense called out the prosecutor for skipping and not mentioning Megan Thee Stallion drunkest jealous moments that led to Kylie Jenner kicking her out of the party. 2. When Megan got kicked out of Kylie's party, Tory left with her. On the ride home, Tory and Megan started arguing, and Kelsey sided with Megan. Tory then exposed Megan had an intimate relationship with him behind Kelsey's back to get Kelsey to turn on Megan. It worked. Kelsey then told Tory, "Oh, she always does this." Then she told Tory that Megan had an intimate relationship with the baby and Ben Simmons behind Kelsey's back after Kelsey began dating both men. This confession escalated Megan and Kelsey argument. Defense alleged that Megan demanded the SUV to be pulled over. Moments later, she hopped out, went over to Kelsey's side of the vehicle, and began to beat up Kelsey. A witness, Sean Kelly, owner of the residence the SUV was parked in front of, told police. So Tory Lanez is telling the police and telling the judge, listen, Kelsey shot Megan Thee Stallion. The witness who house they parked in front of said Megan Thee Stallion got out and started beating up Kelsey. So if Megan Thee Stallion fighting Kelsey, why would Tory Lanez shoot her? You feel me? Like, don't that make sense? Let's continue. Prosecutors introduced evidence that showed Kelsey sent a text to Megan's bodyguard alleging Tory shot Megan 5 minutes after residents called 911 reporting they seen and heard shots coming from a black SUV. When the police pulled over the SUV, Tory and Megan was located in a warm firearm slid lock position, which indicates every bullet in the firearm had been used. Prosecutors played the audio of Tory call from jail to Kelsey. He apologized. Prosecutors introduced 3 key pieces of evidence. Tory Lanez apologizing to Kelsey from jail and blaming his actions that night on being drunk. Tory sent a text apologizing to Megan Thee Stallion. Tory allegedly apologized to Megan Thee Stallion bodyguard, Justin Edison. Prosecutors offered an explanation for why gun residue was on both Tory Lanez and Kelsey. They alleged that Tory Lanez shot the firearm, but Kelsey tested it for GSR because she was next to Tory when he shot the firearm, and he got some on her when he assaulted her. These are accounts of prosecutors' opening statements. Tory is still innocent until proven guilty. So Tory Lanez and Kelsey had GSR residue on their bodies and hands. Y'all get in them comments, man, and let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Okay.
Don't let hate shit get to our life. That hater shit, they do it because they see you glowing. They see that inner shit inside you. And they'll throw your whole shit off if you believe them.
Oh, alert. Listen, if you guys want promo, DM me on Instagram at Music101CEO. Music101CEO. I'm doing $20 promo. For $20, you will get 1 video promoted on my YouTube channel. For $40, I will promote 3 videos for you on my YouTube channel. $60, I'll promote 6 videos for you on my YouTube channel. And $120, I will promote 12 videos for you on my YouTube channel. You need YouTube promo? You trying to get your business up? You trying to run your numbers up? Hit me up at Music101 CEO. Hey, you don't want to miss it. The results is great.